So for a lot of you all that have been talking about asking me why I think they're going to change in Crisis Core, my answer hasn't changed on that, but it's kind of almost become kind of official, like what Square Enix is doing right now. Final Fantasy VII's Twitter put out a post yesterday with a list of things that were changing, right? But we'll get into what the Japanese Twitter has been kind of chiming about a little bit. But first off, Final Fantasy VII. Some of the improvements made to Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion are as follows. Improved camera and character movements. This is something as I'm currently going through my playthrough of Crisis Core, I've been saying I hope they change. And it looked like from the trailer they were. Zack's movements look a lot more crisp, a lot more clean, a lot more fluid. And we knew right from the jump when we saw that trailer that was being changed. Optimized user interface. Really excited about that because that menu, damn. L1, R1, it worked on PSP because you were kind of locked into what you could do on a PSP, but now you're not locked into that. So that we knew they would have to change that. They're going to make use of all the buttons on that slick PS5 controller, right? And the other, because it's going to be cross-platform, so they're going to find ways to get it working. Well, it will work the same way on a Switch, so I feel. A new menu-based battle system. I'm interested in that. I'm very interested to see what they do with that. New background music arrangements by Takaharu Ishimoto. That is what I'm talking about. I can't wait to hear this new score. The original score is already a banger. There's not a bad track on that original score. Square Enix always pumps out brilliant scores, no matter if the game is ass. Like, they pump out brilliant scores for their games. The game would be total ass, but, you know, discussion for another day. But full VO voiceover added to scenes that were previously text only. They kind of said this is kind of what was going on. With some of their other tweets, this is official, right? So it's officially out now, that full VO. So that goes back to what I was saying. Unless they're getting the original voice actors back, they are recasting these voice actors. And that is what I thought was going to happen after reacting to that trailer originally. New VO, new voice actors. It's definitely Zack and Aerith from the remake saga. Definitely. No question. Brianna White, and I forget Zack's voice actor's name. Forgive me, Final Fantasy VII Twitter. I forgot Zack's voice actor's name. Don't pin me up. Don't hang me up. But, yeah, so absolutely that's happening. I'm really excited because I'm not going to get into all the different things the Japanese Twitter has been saying, but Japanese Twitter has been saying a lot of hints from Square Enix's and Final Fantasy VII's accounts that this is a prequel to Final Fantasy VII Remake. What have we been talking about? The reason it's called Reunion, it is a part of the remake saga. It is a prequel to the remake saga. I believe they will keep that original ending, but I believe there will be ways to work through the game, because this won't be like, I don't think this is going to be a 40-hour game. I think this is probably a 25, 30-hour game if you do everything, side missions, side quests, all that kind of stuff. $50 price point, I think, is what it's going for pre-order on Amazon right now. So $50 price point, $49.99. Perfect price for this game. Perfect. I think they really got the pricing right on that. The price is right. The price is wrong, bitch. For all my Happy Gilmore fans out there. One of my favorite comedies of all time. One of my favorites. I can quote that whole movie. But this is amazing because it gives you the option. I think they're going to give us the option to play through Crisis Core and get that original amazing payoff ending with Zack and Cloud dragging the Buster Sword toward Midgar. But I also think there's going to be a way you play through the game and get what is going on with Zack in Remake Saga. The Remake Saga prequel ending. If you followed all that. I think that's where they're going to go with this. I'm really excited for that. But anyway, what do you all think about that? Crisis Core Reunion. We've got an official list of some of the upgrades they're making to the game. They're going to throw some writing twists in there. There's going to be some things rewritten, some different dialogue, maybe more scenes, expanded scenes, especially now they've got fully voiced over scenes. They're definitely going to change that script, because some of that dialogue works in script, but I don't think would work in voiced dialogue. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. It's an amazing time to be a Square Enix fan. They have got a loaded roster of things coming out. More coming today though, but throw your comments on the video. Let me know what you all think about that. Throw a like on the video. Get the conversation going about Crisis Core Reunion. And I'll be back today with more stuff. We got stuff rolling all day. So until then, y'all have a great day. Be safe, be good to each other, and keep rocking. I will see you all in the next video. I want to say a quick thank you to my YouTube and Patreon members and supporters. If you would like to support the future creation of content on this channel, get some few extra perks and some art sent to your door every month, consider becoming a Patreon or YouTube member. Details and links are in the video description.